welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. A moment he will remember forever. His first game as a head coach in the National Football League. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. First of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. We don't expect this year to be any different.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Hurts on the option right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. You get the first down, get a new set, and we'll start over.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
For another Eagles.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 13.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Hurts. And incomplete here to bring up fourth down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's coming up with an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games. But he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 26.
Now Prescott. He'll get this complete to Whittington. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter throw.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Elliott. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, let him give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down and keep the sticks moving.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Eagle first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, Shipley. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. So they got a traffic there, and that's complete. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And Hurts Prescott's able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
That's good.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
But that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking.
Touchdown! DeMarcus Robinson from 6 yards away. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Prescott. Hooking up for the Cowboy first. Looking to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Prescott. Under pressure, they got him again. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
8 yards. And it's third down.
Nothing the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts bringing the Eagles out for their next drive.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7 on 7, or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. In motion right, that's Marshall. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Prescott off play action. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 15-yard pickup. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A jet sweep. Here's Tolbert. Oh, that is well read on the backside. And he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, and that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Jackson to return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him. I see the surprise in your